Hello and welcome to Taking It to the Dance Floor. Today we will be discussing an alternate universe sort of thing if Michelle and Hunter both came to the next step in season 1, because they have such good chemistry. And what I would have liked to see in this alternate universe sort of thing is, instead of Michelle going undercover to film Elite's routine, Hunter instead goes undercover and he finds out what Elite is planning to do at regionals, and he tells Michelle about it. What I also would have liked to see is when Emily sort of lays down the law and says that she's the dance captain and that Michelle sort of has to respect that. And what I think Hunter should have done, because in this alternate universe sort of thing, Michelle and Hunter would still be dating. So what I think he should have done, he should have stood up for Michelle and said, no, don't talk to my girlfriend like that. And he should have done something like that. So that would be good to see. As I say, this is just an alternate universe sort of thing. So what would have been? So throughout the video, we're going to be speaking from an alternate universe sort of thing. So what could have been if both Michelle and Hunter came to the next step together in season 1. So basically, I think what would have happened is Emily gets really strict on the dancers, and Hunter he sticks up for Michelle, because Emily has, from the start of the season, she called her a diva, and if Hunter was in season 1, he would say to her, no, don't call my girlfriend that, she's not a diva, she's actually a good dancer. And that would make Emily a bit mad, and she would let it go eventually. So that would be good. But what I would like to see in this alternate universe sort of thing, I would like to see when this is what would happen when Emily lost her captaincy in my alternate universe sort of thing. I would like to see Hunter be very supportive of Emily, because she's very upset, and even though he was part of the choreography, because obviously in this alternate universe he is at the next step in season 1 as well. So what he would do, even though he was part of the choreography led by Michelle to overthrow Emily as dance captain, he would be comforting her from losing her dance captaincy, and Emily would take a bit of comfort in it, because it's like she's found a friend who she can trust, because at the moment, apart from Stephanie, she can't trust anyone at the studio. So that would be very good. So in my alternate universe sort of thing, Hunter would be excited that his girlfriend gets to be dance captain of the studio, and most importantly, she gets to share it with Emily. So it's somebody who she trusts, but at the same time, I think towards the season, at the same time that Michelle is falling for Eldon, Emily and Hunter start developing feelings for each other. So that would be fun to see. And also that would make the betrayal very hurting, because in season 1's finale we found out that whilst Emily was at Elite, Michelle was developing feelings for Eldon. So what, in my alternate universe sort of thing, the two dancers who would go to Elite, because there would be two, there wouldn't be just one, would be Emily and Stephanie, because they both feel out of place when Emily is lost the dance captaincy. So they both audition and they both make it, but then they find out about Lucian's plans for regionals, how he wants to use them, and how he wants to crush the next step at regionals, and he just will cut them from the routines on the day of regionals. So that makes them go back to the studio, which then later on Emily and Michelle become co-dance captains, because they learn from each other that they can be a team, they can work together and lead the team. Now, to answer this, what would be the regionals drama in my alternate universe sort of thing? I think on the day of regionals, Hunter and Emily would have a bit of flirting, like Eldon and Michelle did in season 1, when Michelle got told by Eldon that she was beautiful, which Emily found a bit suspicious. That would still happen, but so would this. So Eldon would find that suspicious as well, that when Hunter tells Emily she's beautiful, he would get a bit suspicious. And then I think on the day of regionals, they would do the routine and then they would beat Elite, but then Hunter would tell Michelle that he wants to break up with her because they don't match each other anymore, because he's ended up falling for Emily, and then he walks away, and then Emily would find out about Eldon and Michelle's relationship and how they have feelings for each other, and Eldon would break up with Emily, and then because Emily is heartbroken, Hunter would comfort her at the day of regionals, and they would get together. Michelle and Eldon would get together. So yeah, that is what would happen in my alternate universe. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe for the next episode of Taking It to the Dance Floor.